Hey friends, it's Miss Rachel with the Otoga Prattville Public Library, and today's activity for Tuesday, November 3rd for our Zoom story room is for Pearl and Squirrel Give Thanks. So we're going to take out our craft kit, we're going to get a glue stick, some colors, and some scissors, and we're going to get started. Here we go. First, we're going to take out all of the parts of this craft kit. We just have the one craft this week because this Thursday we have a staff training day, so we will not be doing another Zoom story room this week. It's just the one for this week. And we've got some Q-tips for painting with and some paints. We've got our printout, our brown paper, and our background paper. And I'm going to go ahead and start by cutting out this printed design. And you can cut really close around the edges of the design if you want, or you can give it a little bit more space. It's totally up to you. This is a good exercise for your scissor skills to help you be able to learn to rotate the paper and shift the pressure in the scissors as you go around the different shapes. Going to be careful here around the tail of the squirrel so I don't accidentally give him a little trim. And then the leaf pile is probably the easiest part because I can just cut kind of straight across the bottom, more or less. I can add a little bit of a wavy pattern in there if I'd like. And just go around all the leaves. And then back up so where I can go around Pearl's ear. Remember, you can always cut your paper off in little chunks too, so that it's easier for you to manage. You don't have to do it in one big long cut like I am. There we go. And I'm going to throw away my scraps. And we're going to glue this on, but before I do that, I'm actually going to do a little bit more cutting. You can also color this with your colors before you cut it out if you prefer, and that way you can cut out any parts where you color outside of the lines. For today, I'm going to go ahead and do all my cutting at once, so I'm going to make this big brown piece into a tree. And I'm going to make some branches. You can make these as detailed or as simple as you'd like. Totally up to you. You can even use the little pieces that you save from making your branches, and you can use these little bits to add more branches. So there's lots of ways to get creative with your tree part. But for now, I'm just going to do a few little branches, and then we can glue our tree on to our paper. Perfect. And I'm going to trim this guy just a little bit at the bottom so it fits on the paper a little better. Perfect. And use my stick glue to attach it on. So I'm going to flip it over, glue on. You can choose which side you want your tree to be on. That part is totally up to you. Be careful not to get too much glue on your table or work surface. Or if you do, be sure to wipe it off afterwards and give it a good clean so Mom and Dad don't have too much extra work. Okay, so we'll glue this down, and I'm going to add my other branch just for fun. This little bit that's here because I think it's just a good branch shape, and I'd like to make use of that. There we go. And then I can throw away or keep my brown scraps for another craft. I'm going to go ahead and toss these for today. And now I can glue down Pearl and Squirrel. So we'll give them a light coating of glue all over the back. This paper is regular printer paper, so it doesn't need a whole lot of glue. You can just kind of do a few light strokes and put the leaf pile down at the bottom of the tree, like from their adventure at the park. And here's the fun part. You can color with your colors first to make a sun or clouds or whatever it is that you want. You can color the dog, Pearl, and the squirrel. You can color the leaves down here. You can add some leaves up here if you want. But I'm going to go ahead and dip right into these paints and use my yellow paint and my red paint and use a little bit of a mix of them both to get red, orange, and yellow leaves. And we can put them all over the page. I'm going to start with the yellow, and I'm just going to do little dabs all over with my Q-tip because it naturally kind of looks like an oval that is shaped a bit like a leaf. So that works out really well. It makes it nice and easy. You can put some on top of the tree trunk, and you can put some falling to the ground, and you can put some on top of the leaf pile too. Really, wherever you'd like. You could even put a nice yellow leaf right on top of Pearl's nose. Cool. So now I'm going to use this same Q-tip and dip it into the red just a little bit. And we're going to twist as we dab, and that will help make some mixing happen. And we'll get some reddish swirls in there, and we might get some orange once it gets a little bit more mixed. Now you can dip into the red after you dip in the yellow without messing the red up too much because the red is a lot darker and brighter. But if you get red on your Q-tip and you want to dip it back into your yellow, it'll turn your yellow orange pretty much right away. So you might want to switch Q-tips and use a clean Q-tip or the other end if you want to stick with specific colors or use lots more yellow or go back to a different color than you were using before. And that is my creation. So this is Pearl and Squirrel Give Thanks. This is the craft for Tuesday, November 3rd, and I hope you guys enjoy. Have a wonderful day. Bye.